Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Well, folks, if you've been viewing me for a while, you heard it here first, huh? Just read an interesting article on WorldNet Daily. I'll attach the link, you're not going to have to look for it. Hillary Insider, email scandal, quote, inside job, end of quote, by Obama. What did I say? There's a photograph that you'll see of Valerie Jarrett and Barack Obama yucking it up. And they're laughing at how they're screwing us. And the article talks about Ed Klein, who's a Clinton insider. He believes, as does Bill Clinton, that the email scandal may have been prompted by President Obama and ordered by top advisor Valerie Jarrett. You know what Valerie Jarrett did before she hooked up with this homosexual? She was a slum landlord, and she used to throw Negroes out in the wintertime if they didn't pay their rent. She'd turn off their water and the heat. In an interview Wednesday with Fox News, Fox and Friends, Klein said he's not the only one who thinks that. Once again, as I stated previously, so does Bill Clinton. According to this article, there are a number of investigations underway at the same time. Actually, a total of 6. And all of these were prompted by the White House. So, as I had stated in one of my previous videos, Obama wants to destroy Hillary Clinton in the eyes of the American people. And once she's destroyed, well, as this article states, Obama's concerned that she's not as far left as he is. So he's concerned that a lot of what he's done to destroy the American way of life will be somewhat unraveled by Hillary, which is why he's on a mission to destroy her. What did I say, huh? And what's he going to do then? Well, he's going to come out and say, you know what, there really isn't anyone that can carry the torch as well as he can. And for the benefit of the American people, he will suffer, as will Michael, to continue reigning over the American slaves that he himself has enslaved. Huh? Why do you think they've gone ahead and commissioned a new Air Force One? I don't know how long it'll take to complete. I gotta believe 6 months to a year. Why do you think he's building an underground communication bunker? You think that's so he can give it to whoever takes control of the White House? As I've said in a number of videos, nothing that he's done is short term. Do you honestly think he's going to leave? I don't. And this article simply proves my point. He's trying to destroy the Clintons. And if it wasn't for Bill Clinton in 2008 when he gave that famous speech at the Democratic National Convention, that put the chosen one back into the White House. And who's reneged on their deal? Not Bill Clinton. The chosen one with the floppy ears. Will he ever be held accountable? Has he been held accountable for Fast and Furious? Has he been held accountable for the IRS scandal, which we know, based on Dougie Shulman's 157 visits to the White House, he was instrumental in crafting that? Will Eric H. Holder Jr. be held accountable for the Rosen scandal, which he said, I had nothing to do with that? And then what do we find? Well, we found a signature ordering that they investigate him. Him meaning Rosen. The whole thing's insane. The amount of destruction that he's caused to this country is probably beyond where it can be salvaged. And he's still doing it. Totally insane, folks. Read the article. I've given you some of the highlights. Let me know what you think. I told you what I think. I told you what Ed Klein thinks. I told you what World Net Daily thinks. Does any of it matter? I sure hope so. How about you?